Ralan Styles. Ralan Styles. Not Ralan, not Ralan, not Rulan, not Ralan. Ralan Styles.
Yeah, none of the other ones. Got you.
Yeah. Everybody gets it mixed up. I never understood why it was Raylan. There's no why. I'm 19, born and raised in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm an artist, you know, just want to help the world pretty much. Cause like, so much fake shit is in the world. Evil, whole lot of bullshit in the world. I feel like if I have the ability to try to help, why wouldn't I? You know, I'm not really a follower. I'm more of a leader. You know, I'm my own path. I'm my own wave. Even with music, you know, like.
So that's what you try to do through your music, is try to help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like, what aspects are you like trying to help people with?
Anxiety, heartbreak, and depression. You know, of course, you know, every artist has like that song where it's like talking about bullshit. Like, I'm gonna pull up to his block, blah, 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 pull up in the wood. But like, that shit like Stranded, that's like strictly anxiety, like with nothing but pain. Like even a few like my like pop hits, like Malevolent, you know, it's just, I want people to relate to me because like a lot of my songs have like very relatable lyrics if you just take the time to listen. And you know, it's something not just really listen to the beat. You just really just listen to my shit.
So like, not to get too personal, but have you had to deal with anything like that yourself?
Yeah. I spent my 18th birthday in the hospital because of it.
Yeah, so it's deep for real. Like,
yeah. I'm talking about, I get panic attacks. Well, not like as much as I used to. I'm gonna say like, started last month is when it started to like decline. But I'm gonna say like back when I had red hair was when it was on the incline. Like, I don't know. And all of my hair colors are very symbolic. I'm very about double meanings and symbolism. You just have to really watch from a different perspective, because you know a lot of people aren't really the smartest upstairs. They just see a color, or they just see everything and just not really take it into like a different route. You know, everything has symbolism. Even in my music videos, like if you really watch them, I had to confirm it, which is so weird to me. I had to like tell everybody that like all of my music videos are a story. You know, some are kind of out of order, but if you watch them from start to finish, it's a video, it tells a story. You know, obviously in the storyline, I'm a vampire. You know, obviously it's so cliche and cringy, but oh well. You know, it's cool and it's fun, and I like to do it. And fuck, you know, everybody else's opinion. If I like it, it's all that matters. But point is, it's like a story. Every person that gets introduced that are artists of features, even side characters like him, all play a role. Every artist I've introduced, such as G Real or Lil Blast or Angel, have been either a werewolf or a vampire. It's also showing like they're my friends. Like, you know, you gotta watch it from a different perspective. Like, you know, yes, we may fight werewolves and vampires, but you know, those are my brothers. You know, and we always gonna go to war with each other, no matter what side we're on. You know,
facts.
And him, he's like the werewolf slayer. You know, it's pretty cool. Knife dude. You gotta watch it from a different perspective.
You can pick any item from that table, bro. Like, you can just pick up anything and just tell me why you picked it. The Pokeball. But is it a Pokeball?
You know why? I knew this wasn't a Pokeball. I've seen this before. This is it's a grinder. It's a grinder, ain't it?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not too familiar with like smoking weed terms or any of that. I don't even smoke weed, but I do know that this was not a Pokeball. But well, this is very symbolic to me is because when we grew up, we watched Pokemon. You know, there was just so much that kept us happy. And the older we got, times got like more difficult mentally. And guess what a whole lot of people resulted to? This. It keeps us happy in every aspect. It reminds us to always remember that you are a kid. You know, always keep that kid side of yourself. You know, always keep yourself happy no matter what you got to do or what you got to watch type shit. There's also one thing I do want to also say to the people watching this about, you know, really put yourself first. One thing I've had to figure this out for the artists is put yourself first. You know, there's no disrespect or no shade to anybody. But what I'm saying is, the more I put others first, I started to realize I was putting myself in a decline. Even with relationships, friendships, you know, or friendships or relationships. My whole thing is, put yourself first. If I'm not happy, I'm depressed, you know, that's fucking me up. I'm the one who has to go home at the end of the day and deal with that. You know, nobody has to go through my pain. It's like, it's as simple as that. If I stab myself, you may like cringe or some shit, but like you're not going to feel what the fuck I'm going through. You can only see it and you can only be there for me. So the point is, you always got to put yourself at a point where you can be there for yourself. Cause when I'm having a panic attack, when I'm doing this, like you're not going through it. All you can really do is feel sorry for me. And I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. That's why I don't go to the gram and vent and do all that shit, or Snapchat and vent. You know, I say what the fuck I need to say. But, you know, always be wary of who you surround yourself with. There's definitely people such as like people who will use you for your kindness. There's people who will only hit you up when they need something. And there's definitely people that just aren't grateful for the things you do for them. So I say the best thing to do is put yourself at a mental level where you don't need to rely on anybody or need anybody in your life. The people, just think about it. When I die, I'm gone. You know, nobody's coming with me. There's no bunk beds. There's no second chance. Oh, well, we can get into that. I believe in reincarnation, okay. But point is, like, when I die, nobody comes with me. If I shoot myself in the head right now, Lucio's not about to die. Unless he kills himself with me, which you know would happen. But yeah, just be wary of who you surround yourself around, and always make sure you are happy first. All the time. Put you first, 100%. And it's not selfish, and if it is selfish, like, oh well, because think about it. How many homeless people do you see a day? You know, some of them might not really be homeless, but a lot of these people really, really do need help. And I promise you, there's thousands and thousands of people in the city, and that homeless person is still out there struggling without a penny in his pocket. So really, like, my thing is, always put yourself first, but don't go heartless. You know, don't ever stop being nice to people, but more of watch who you be nice to, pretty much. Like, that's really the best thing to say. Always put yourself first. Thank you for tuning in for this official exclusive interview. You were with Ralan Styles. My Instagram is at RALANSTYLES Styles. Yes. And this is Lucio PR. You can shout yourself out. Never mind. And we are at VSR Studios.